Today we're checking out the Maxon Overdrive Pro OD-820. The first video I put up of this was many years ago, and I thought I'd revisit it with some new gear and some new tones. So here we go. Today we're checking out the Maxon Overdrive Pro. Let's take a look. Here's the Maxon Overdrive Pro up close. Now, believe it or not, this is a 2-in-1 pedal. It's a clean boost and an overdrive. Most people don't realize that. If you have the gain from here all the way down or somewhere in between, it turns the pedal into a dedicated clean boost and it bypasses the gain pot altogether. Once you get up past about here, it starts adding the gain into the circuit. So we're gonna try both ways of using this in this video. We get a tone control and a level control. The further up it is this way, the more you're gonna get. Just to give you a little bit of history with this pedal, I was actually sent one of these out from Maxon many years ago, or actually it was from Godlike Incorporated, so they sent one out. And it was a great pedal. It was a staple in my pedal board for many, many years, and I loved it. And then one day I sold it because I wasn't using it that much, and I had so many other pedals. I later realized what a stupid move that was, so I got another one. This is a really great sounding overdrive. It gives you just a little bit more of a 3D sound than the conventional Tubescreamer. It's something that you notice more in just the fatness of the note. It almost has an overtone about it, which I really like. The reason I wanted to do this video, the original one was plugged, I think, into a Fender Deluxe Reverb or something like that. I've changed so many guitars over the years, and my playing's changed a little bit. We've got different amps and all that kind of stuff. So I wanted to revisit this to see whether or not it was still really great. If you want to find out about this, links will be in the description below. Here we go. All right, let's kick it off. Today I'm plugged into my Marshall DSL40CR amplifier on the clean channel. My amp's actually loaded with an Eminence Texas heat speaker. It's a really great combination. So we're gonna try this on the clean channel to start with, and then the drive channel in just a bit. We're gonna start on my Telecaster, which is the 50s original series one. So let's give this a shot. This is everything on the pedal at 1 o'clock with it currently off, just to show you my clean tone. Here we go. Pedal on. It really does that rock thing great as well on the bridge. Here we go. Woo! Let's crank the gain up to about 2-3 o'clock, somewhere around there. Here we go. Yeah, all right. So one of the cool things about this pedal, you'll either like it or you won't. It does have a bit of a high-end sort of roll-off. It's got that vintage EQ thing going on. So if you want more tops, just crank it up a little more. This is neck pickup now. Now, one of the best things about this pedal is how responsive it is. Any good overdrive pedal should clean up nicely with the volume control and the guitar down. So this is bridge with it just up from off. Now, considering how much gain we had before, that's pretty great. Let's change guitars. Let's try it with some humbuckers now. Thanks to this Little Crow Raven electric guitar, I've just adjusted the EQ slightly on my amplifier, just adding a little bit more top end. So we've got the gain back on the pedal now to about 12 o'clock, and the treble is cranked. Let's give this a shot. One of the great things about the Maxon Overdrive Pro is if you have the gain anywhere further down than 9 o'clock, so almost all the way off, it turns the pedal into a clean boost. So we're going to try this into the drive channel of my Marshall now. This is something I might not have actually tested on my last video. So here we go. This is bridge pickup. So that's the tone of the amplifier with my PRSSE. And now with the pedal as a clean boost. Here we go. Geez, the amp's so close to taking off at this volume, so let's just turn that back a bit. In the terms of the treble, I'm going to crank up the drive and turn back the volume. So the drive is just theoretically now on. So let's try it as an overdrive going into a dirty channel. Here we go. So you can get so much gain out of this. I'm stacking it into the overdrive channel on my amp, obviously. That's not the super high gain one or anything like that on the amp. But you can get plenty and plenty of sustain. It's pretty crazy. Thanks again for watching, everybody. Let me know what you think of the tone of this thing going through my Marshall. It's going to sound a little bit different. One of the cool things about it, having that clean boost on tap is fantastic. Now, this is a vintage voiced overdrive pedal, so with the gain up, you're still going to lose a little bit of top end to what you might have if you're just using, say, a transparent overdrive pedal, something that offers you, or I guess a full range overdrive. is the better term. It allows all the top end to come through and all of the low end. This kind of shaves off a little bit on both ends, but it gives you a really great mid bump that you feel in the notes. Especially when I went to the humbuckers, I could feel this punchy sort of lower mids thing coming out of my amp behind me. It sounded great. So overall, is this thing still a great pedal in 2020 as of shooting this? Absolutely, and it worked great with my Marshall, which is something I've never done until using it in this video. I've still taken this out and played it live through my Fender Blues Deluxe and a couple of other amplifiers, but I haven't actually used it through the Marshall. So I wanted to mix things up. If you want to go back and see how bad my old videos were, I'll leave a link up here somewhere and you can check out the original video of this. But yeah, I wanted to sort of reapproach this because it is such a great pedal and this one is not going anywhere. So yeah, thanks again for watching. Catch you soon. See ya.